What have I got for you today? As always, 7-day recap of what's been going on the last 7 days in OnPassive. Obviously, this is from a user affiliate point of view. What we, this side of the fence, see looking towards OnPassive. Obviously, this is nothing to do with what is going on behind the doors of corporate OnPassive. This is just an update of what we see from our end to make sure that you guys are fully up to date on a weekly basis so that you are not getting left behind and all your devices are up to date with the versions that they should be. So let's go back then to the 1st of May, which is 7 days away. And on the 1st of May, Wednesday, we had OnPassive 360 once again with myself, Marty, and Chris. The write-up from our quartet of Dan, Daryl, Janet, and Peter were put up very quickly in the OFounders back office with what we went over, and also the recording of that, if somebody had missed it, was available on many of the YouTube channels as well. That all happened on Wednesday, the 1st of May. Tuesday, the 2nd of May, then, what happened on this day as far as OnPassive was concerned, we had an update to your OES Android devices, and that is Google Play, and you should now be on version 1.0.4.10. That is on Android, guys, okay? Also on Thursday, we had a brand new website that came out. And if you remember, it was back to the original kind of colorings, which was the dark blues, light blues, yellows and whites. Again, with that website, very much focused on the business end of what OnPassive is all about, how OnPassive can help your business, how OnPassive is using AI technology to help to produce web pages, etc., and what all this can do as far as a business is concerned. If you wanted that, that is available, or it will be available in your ecosystem under the My Links section. At the moment, we are on link number 68. Just checking for you now. In fact, that has already been updated. So we now have link number 69 in your back office. So they already have updated that for you. So last week's website is now available in your ecosystem for you to use. What happened else then? On Friday, the 3rd of May, we had an update of our OES app on Apple, and that is now, or it was on Friday, 1.0.13. Now then, this was there for 1 day, guys, because again, later on Friday, we had another update for our OES on Apple devices. So your current version is 1.0.14. Now, if you want to check on either devices, Android or on Apple, it's very easy. You open up your app device, okay, and click on the 3 lines on the top left-hand corner. That brings you up the drop-down menu, but right at the top it says OnPassive. Now, to the right of OnPassive, it will have a V and the numbers. That is version, guys. So you should be looking for 1.0.4.10 if you're on Android device, and 1.0.14 if you are on Apple devices. That was on Friday then. Saturday and Sunday over the weekend was a pretty quiet as far as what we have been seeing. But as Marty has said, a lot of videos and shorts have been coming out of OnPassive at the moment. You can check this out very easily. If you go to Facebook, to the official site, they post them on there. They also post them on Instagram and also on X. They are coming out thick and fast at the moment. If you've noticed, a lot of emphasis is being put on ONET at the moment. Now, whether this is on purpose, because we know, because we were told by our CEO that what we have at the moment in our ecosystem, so that is OMail, ONET, and OTRIM on those 3 versions. These are all going to get refurbed. Now, maybe having more information about ONET is part and parcel of that. Don't forget, OnPassive has been extremely good at drip feeding us and users of what to take notice of, what to look at that is going to be coming. So maybe that is imminent, that will be happening for us. But a lot about ONET, I've noticed that. Monday, the 6th of May came around then, okay, and the big news on Monday, which came again through the official channels on social media of OnPassive, was that we were attending the OCONNECT seminar over in Paris. Now, this is one of the accreditors that we have been associated with. OCONNECT are basically the non-profit organization that help to promote the identifiers of the internet. Now, what is an identifier? In basic speak, is your IP address. Every single device that accesses the internet has an IP address. There's billions of them, guys. Absolutely billions of them. OCONNECT is the company that basically document all of these IP addresses. They monitor it. They try and make sure it's a secure environment for all of us to be involved in. Now, to be accredited to OCONNECT is a big feather in any company's hat, and OnPassive are over there at their seminar. Why? To learn, guys, to understand more about what OCONNECT can do for us, but also for us to maybe help OCONNECT in the future with some of our products and services that might be of use to them. It's also a very big integral part of what OTRACKER is going to do. Why? Because OTRACKER works off people's IP addresses. It gives us an awful lot of information, where they're located, what browser they're using, how long they're online for. All these types of information we use because of that digital identifier that people are using online. So we're at that seminar. It's a 4-day seminar from the 6th of May in Paris to the 9th of May, and we are very proud to be part of that. So that was great news on Monday. Tuesday the 7th then, what happened on Tuesday the 7th? We had a notification of, as Marty has said, of ODomain having its own standalone website, odomain.com. You can go and check it out. There is a really cool front page to that saying that we have got a new domain coming, great things coming soon, upcoming developments and exciting big changes are coming to the internet. This is all through ODomain. Now, ODomain is going to be very much like OnPassive.com, a standalone website where people will be able to access this, like going to GoDaddy or any other domain area. If they want to buy a domain name, they can go directly to that without having to go through the ecosystem. But that this does not mean that we will not be able to monetize ODomain. Of course, we will get our own links to it. We'll be able to link into it. And if people come to our website to register a domain name, guess what? Again, it's one of our products that we will have purchased that we will then make a commission on. It's another added extra. And as we were talking earlier before we came on here, whether this is beneficial to us individually or whether this is beneficial to the company as a whole, all roads lead to Rome. And that means that we will benefit from it either way that it happens. These people might come in through ODomain and go into that pool of OnPassive that then get divvied out to the founders, or we get these people ourselves. It really doesn't matter. But again, it's another thing. And for that to be put out to us now, as a website to the general public with all of the correct social media links to it, etc., means, in my opinion, that it's very, very close. They would not have put it out. If you remember back to what our CEO has said many times, the lessons that he has learned over the period of 5 years or more, and that is not to bring to the table something that is not going to be there very, very shortly. This for me is an indicator that that is going to be happening very shortly, and it is, in my opinion, a big news. Also on Tuesday the 7th, we saw again a very good blog coming from OMedia. You can check this out at omedia.ai or on their Facebook, OMedia as well, the official one. And this is the rise of generated visuals of AI from images to animation. Why is that a big deal? Why am I pointing this out? It's a fantastic read. And as Marty was saying earlier about your business, the more information that you can get from it, the more knowledge you can gain is going to be beneficial for you in so many ways when you are talking about OnPassive, the business of your own business. The more knowledge base that you have, the better you'll be able to explain it to people. Go and have a look at it, go and read it, because it will certainly enlighten you to how AI is now taking flat basic images and then regenerating them to something that moves. So much so that the actual video that they have used to advertise this blog, guess what, guys? It was a visual image to start with that's been digitized so that it now moves. Absolutely amazing. Go and have a look at that. It is fantastic. And here we are, guys, round once again to Wednesday the 8th. I shall recap Wednesday the 8th in a week's time when we do our next 360. That's it from me.